What if I told you that in the next few years, every single employee at your company could have their own AI assistant? And I'm not talking about ChatGPT. I'm talking about custom AI agents that actually do things, that book meetings, that process invoices, that onboard new employees completely on their own. Sounds like science fiction? It's not. It's happening right now. Today, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about Microsoft's AI agent revolution, what it is, how it works, and how you can build your own agent in literally minutes. No coding required. Let's dive in. Okay, so Microsoft has this vision, and they break it down into three phases. Phase one, they call it human with assistant. This is where most of us are right now. You've got Copilot in Word, Copilot in Excel, Copilot in Teams. It helps you write emails, summarize meetings, analyze data, but you are still doing the work. The AI just assists. Phase two, human led agents. Now things get interesting. Here you've got specialized agents that handle specific tasks. Think of them as digital coworkers. Need to process expense reports? There's an agent for that. Need to handle IT tickets? Agent. Customer inquiries? Agent. But, and this is key, humans still kick things off. You tell the agent what to do, it does it. Phase three, and this is the big one, human led, agent operated. This is the future. This is where you just set goals. That's it. You say, I want all new employees fully onboarded within 24 hours. And the agents figure out the rest. They coordinate with each other. They handle exceptions. They only come back to you when something's actually wrong. Microsoft calls companies that reach this level frontier firms. And honestly, that's where the real competitive advantage is going to be. All right, let's talk about the different types of agents because not all agents are created equal. Think of it as a spectrum. On one end, you've got retrieval agents. These are basically super smart search engines. You ask a question, they find the answer. They can summarize documents, pull insights from data, answer FAQs, but, and this is important, they don't do anything. They just retrieve information. Classic example, an IT help desk bot. You ask, how do I connect to the VPN? And it finds the answer in your knowledge base. Done. Simple, useful, but limited. In the middle, you've got task agents. These can actually take action. You say, order me a new laptop. And it doesn't just give you instructions, it actually starts the order process, sends the request to IT, maybe pings your manager for approval. Still reactive though, it does stuff when you ask. And then at the far end of the spectrum, you've got autonomous agents. These are the game changers. Autonomous agents work on their own. They respond to triggers. They coordinate with other agents. They make decisions. Picture this. A new employee gets added to your HR system. Boom, an agent detects it. It automatically provisions their laptop, creates their accounts, sends welcome emails, schedules their onboarding meetings. No human touched anything. The agent just handled it. That's the power we're talking about here. So we've now talked about the different types of agents and when you need them. How do you actually build one? Microsoft gives you four options, and they range from use what's already there to build everything yourself. Let's break them down. Option one, Microsoft 365 Copilot. This is the out of the box stuff. The Copilot that's already in your Word, Excel, Teams, Outlook. Microsoft also ships pre built agents like Facilitator for meetings, Analyst for data, Researcher for finding information. You don't build anything, you just use it. Great for immediate productivity, not customizable. Option two, Copilot Studio Light. This is where it gets fun. Copilot Studio Light is a no-code agent builder that lives right inside Microsoft 365. You can upload documents, up to 20 of them, and create a Q&A agent based on that knowledge. No coding, no technical skills, just point it at your data and go. And here's a cool new feature. These agents can now create documents, Word files, Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint decks, all generated with natural language. Plus, if you outgrow Lite, you can upgrade to the full version with one click. Option three, Copilot Studio, the full version. This is pro mode. Here you can build agents that don't just answer questions, they take action. They connect to databases, they trigger workflows, they respond to events. You can deploy them on Teams, on your website, on WhatsApp, which, by the way, now has native support. That's 2.7 billion potential users right there. And get this, Copilot Studio now supports GPT-5 models, better reasoning, richer conversations, more flexible problem solving. But the feature that blew my mind, computer use. With computer use, your agent can literally control apps and websites. You describe a task in plain English, and the agent does it using a virtual mouse and keyboard. No API? No problem. The agent just uses the software like a human would. That's insane. Option four, Azure AI Foundry. This is for the serious developers, the data scientists, the I want complete control crowd. Foundry lets you bring your own models. There are over 1,800 to choose from. You can fine tune them with your company data. You can build custom knowledge indexes for massive document libraries. And you can do agent to agent communication. Multiple agents working together across different platforms, even across different companies. Over 60,000 customers are already building on Foundry, and now you can publish directly to Microsoft 365 with one click. The key thing to understand, these options aren't either or, they stack. Start with Copilot Studio Light. If you need more power, upgrade to Full Studio. If you need even more, extend with Foundry. You grow as your needs grow. Before we start looking at actual use cases, there is one more concept you need to know about Copilot. MCP, Model Context Protocol. I know, it sounds technical, but bear with me because this is actually huge. MCP is basically a way to plug any external tool or data source into your agent. Think of it like USB for AI. You connect a server that speaks MCP, and suddenly your agent gains new abilities. Need your agent to schedule meetings? Connect the team's MCP server. Send emails? Outlook MCP server. Update CRM records? Dynamics 365 MCP server. The agent doesn't care where the capability comes from, it just uses it. And here's the kicker, this works with third party tools too. Any service that supports MCP can be plugged into your agent. The ecosystem is growing fast, and it means your agents can do basically anything. All right, let's get practical. Let's talk about actual results. Microsoft ran an internal pilot with an HR agent. They called it Ask HR, the old way. Employee has a question about vacation days. They email HR. HR team is swamped. Response takes hours, maybe days. It's slow, it's manual, it doesn't scale. The new way. Employee asks the AI agent. Agent responds immediately, accurately, 24/7. Simple, right? But look at the results. HR staff satisfaction went up 16%. Why? Because they stopped answering the same basic questions over and over. They got to work on interesting stuff. 13 full time employees were freed up, reallocated to higher value work. Ticket prioritization improved because the bot handles triage automatically. And they got better analytics, actual data on what employees are asking about. The HR department transformed from reactive to proactive, from answering questions to anticipating needs. That's the real power of AI agents, not replacing humans, empowering them. So, in summary, what we're seeing here is a fundamental shift in how work gets done. Right now, most AI is assistive, it helps you do your job. But we're moving toward AI that's autonomous, AI that does jobs. Not all jobs, not your job, but the repetitive, time consuming, soul crushing parts of your job, those are going to agents. If you want to see more content like this, deep dives on AI, Microsoft Tech, productivity tools, hit subscribe and the notification bell. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.